So, boys, second video of the day. I just want to talk about something really quick. I'm talking fast because I'm actually kind of malding. I'm being mad, and that madness is causing me to bald. That's actually why I'm wearing this hat right now. So, the thing I want to talk about is volunteering. It's something I've been doing recently with the extra spare time on my hands, and I've had a blast with it. But it's also kind of tilted me a little bit, and I want to get into that. Volunteering is great. It helps your community. It's like one of the best ways to actually help other people, and in my case, actually see an impact relatively immediately, and that's one of the best feelings in the world. I volunteer at the food pantry where I live, and I do it once a week, and I volunteer for roughly 2 to 3 hours. And I work with a bunch of older ladies, and they're all really sweet, really nice, and they always need younger people like myself to help them out. And I love helping them out. It's awesome. Tell me where you guys volunteer. I want to hear it. Maybe you can give me some ideas where I could start volunteering as well. Okay, so the upsides of volunteering, like I said, you help your community, you're helping other people. It actually gets you outside. I always feel really amazing, usually, after I finish volunteering. And I think something that I didn't really have very recently is that I actually feel a sense of community in my own community. Like, I'm always attracted to online spaces, right? That's just what's normal to me. But with interacting with face to face humans, what a surprise, I know, coming out of the cave. It's actually nice, and I recommend everyone do it as well. The cons is where I kind of get it's just, it frustrates me. So volunteering is weird. I I think people should volunteer because they want to help people, not because they want hours. And I'm not saying everybody wants hours, but the people who want like hours or like hour sharking or whatever you want to call it, they really annoy me. And I think they're more common than not. A lot of people see volunteering as a way to make them look good on their resume, or a way to help them out through like some other means. And I think the intent of people there is a little bit soured, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it because I was thinking about this as I was walking home today. I go to the food pantry, like I said, every week from 2 to 3 hours. Those 2 to 3 hours are intense. I put in a lot of work, and I don't feel like a second's wasted every time. And that has happened throughout 5 weeks, so I feel like I've gained enough data to be able to say that. Now, I could see the same person, like, I could see, I'm person A. I work 2 to 3 hours intense the entire time. I know person B who works 8 hours at the food pantry every week, but maybe works hard for 4 hours but doesn't do anything for the other four. My point is that oftentimes when you do community service, at least the ones that I do at the food pantry, there's periods of intense work, and then there's a lot of time of sitting around waiting for things to happen. It's odd to me how those periods of lack of action, or where nothing is going on, is still considered as an hour, or it's equal in the amount of work done to another person. But when you stack it up on a resume, obviously 8 hours looks better than 2 to 3 hours. So that's why I think it's really easy to like want to get hours, because it's easy to put in hours when you're not doing anything for the majority of the time. And that annoys me. I honestly don't care what other people do, because I I have my own values and I look to uphold them. But I think if more people were to have good intentions with what they do, rather than have a kind of a side quest or a side goal that they want to accomplish, I think it would. I think a lot more people would be happy. Yeah, I don't really know what I wanted to accomplish with this video. I guess just volunteer in your community, and don't volunteer because you want something out of it other than trying to help other people, because that's what it should be. I think the intent here is important. You might like, and here's the thing, like, regardless of like what your intent is or what you want, places who need volunteers, period. They're always going to take your help, and if I were them, I would always want your help. But I think each individual person has this responsibility that if we actually want to make our community better, and not just better from helping, like, I don't think it's gonna get there. We all need to be on the same page of making the spaces that we're in better, or else nothing's gonna change. And I think things do need to change to make things better, right? I think just remaining stagnant is not gonna get there. I unless things are already great, how can they be great, right? Well, the way they be great is you start changing things and you start implementing new ideas. A lot of times these new ideas may not work, but they can, and you need people to be on the same page and have a good mindset, good intentions, and you need people to just be awesome. I want to meet more extraordinary people at the food pantry like I've done every week, and I look forward to doing that. Hopefully you guys have good intentions. I know you guys do watching these videos. I hope this video maybe clarified some of my. It was kind of ranty. I apologize. It's just the point is to get my opinions out there. Maybe this is kind of a hot take, but it's something that's been bugging me recently. How imperfect the system is, and I think it needs to change. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.